Here's Patrick Green, the pitcher. He'll lead off for Tipton Rosemark. Fantastic baseball team. Salmon's first pitch, fastball, caught the inside corner, strike one.
Well, Dan, he's really up close to the front of the box, and his stride that time took him right on the front part of that line. He's crowding the plate a little bit.
It's from the left side. Salmon's a righty. The 0-1. Oh, fastball right down to Main Street, called strike two.
Good pitch, almost unhittable at that point. Green was 0 for 3 yesterday in the contest.
Green pitching today for the Rebels. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's Salmons out of the stretch. 0-2 delivery. Curveball off speed. A one-hopper back to Salmons. He'll take it himself. Oh, he'll run it all the way to first base and step on the bag. A little unusual, but he did it. And Green is fast. He nearly beat Salmons there.
Yeah, 1U is how you score. That's pitcher unassisted.
So 1 gone, and Jackson Pennington, the second baseman, will hit for TRA, the Rebels. 28-4 on the season. Made it all the way to the state tournament last year.
Yeah,
both these teams.
Yeah, they're a threat to go back to.
Pennington hits from the right side, righty on righty. First pitch, bouncing ball slowly to third. He'll have to hurry to get him, and does. It's Morris over at third base. So 2 gone very quickly here at the top of the first inning. And now it's the shortstop, Tyler Bird. He is having an excellent season for the Rebels.
Yeah, the stats that I have from yesterday, and the game was scored different by both sets of score games. Bird was 0 for 3 yesterday, but he's a much better hitter than that.
Cole Salmons earned his name coming out of the bullpen, so he works out of the stretch. No matter the situation. First pitch swinging. Popped him up. Shallow center field. On comes Salmons to put it away. Out number 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. They go in order at the top of the first inning. Leading off for the Bruins, center fielder. A big welcome back to Cade Salmons. He's missed a month or so, coach, with a leg injury, sliding into second base.
And he won't be quite 100% today, but you know what? 95% of Cade Salmons is awfully good to have in that lineup.
You ain't kidding. It's from the left side. Against the left-handed pitching Green. First pitch, fast, strike right in there.
Green has the good fastball, but he has a great curveball, Dan. It looks like he throws a slider every once in a while.
Let me pop it, and it's the 0-1. Oh, beautiful curve, called strike two. This game brought to you by Hardy, Martin, and Owens, attorneys at law. My attorneys wear suits and eat them up like catfish. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, line foul, out of play. First consultation is absolutely free. Give the phone number in a moment. Here's the 0-2. Just off the plate, outside ball 1.
I'll tell you what, Cade Salmons can flat look it over. He knows where that dotted line is, Dan.
2, 3, 4, 2400s for Hardy, Martin, and Owens. The 1-2. Oh, curveball hit it. Just got away from Green. Didn't break like you thought it would. Cade Salmons does what a leadoff man should do, get on first base no matter how you do it. He did it the hard way. Took that one off the hip. Now Logan Antoine also hits him to left side. The shortstop of the Bruins having a very good season for Jack Peel's ball club.
Yeah, he was 1 for 2 yesterday and scored the only USJ run, also walked.
Salmons gets a lead at first base. First pitch swinging. And Swine fouls it back over the net, out of play. And Green is ahead 0-1.
Unusual trivia. Logan wears number 6, and he plays on the scorebook position number 6, which is shortstop.
Yes, it is, Coach. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Bounce slowly towards second. Gets through into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Rounding second is Salmons. He'll cruise into third. And there's Antoine. moving over to second base.
Let's go, Cole.
That's going to be a base hit to right field. A kind of a seeing guy hit. He didn't hit it hard. And the second baseman nearly got to it in the hole, but it hit off his glove and caroled into right field.
Yeah, good effort by the second baseman to even be in the same area code. The bounce up helped a little bit, but it scored a hit all the way.
And now, Cole Salmons, the pitcher.
Up, Cole, man.
With Bruins on second and third. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Strike one.
Now, Bruins started off like this yesterday with runners on first and second, and they had scored a run and then grounded into a double play, which really hurt.
Set the tone early, didn't it?
Yes.
No balls and a strike on Cole Salmons. The 0-1. Curveball inside. His brother Cade, who led off, he was hit by pitch. Logan Antwine doubles. If there is such a thing as a seeing eye double, that's what it was in the right field. So the Bruins on second and third, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning, were scoreless. Here's the 1-1. Sliced foul down the first base line and out of play.
Hey, right on him, man. Right on him.
Got to pick these runners up. Left at least 11 on. Again, there was two different scoring figures, 11 and 14 left on, and either one's too big a number.
Either way, it's not good.
Yeah, you got to pick those runners up.
Ball and 2 strikes on Cole Salmons. 1-2. Fly ball down the right field line. That one is slicing out of play. Give it a look over there in right field. Did Noda ran out of real estate. There's a lot of foul territory here at the Bruins ballpark.
Better than some major league teams' foul area, Dan.
1-2. Bounced up and a good job by the catcher. Keep that one in front of him. Tucker James behind home plate because that would have got the speedy Cade Salmons home if that one got by him.
Used his body and equipment well. The infield's in at first and third at normal depth at short and second.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Caught him looking. Inside corner. Well, this umpire has a liberal strike zone, which I prefer. He'll call it at the numbers, and he'll call it at the knees, and he'll call the corners. Now it's Taylor Howell, the catcher, slugger for the Bruins. Let's see how TRA plays this. We've seen many times this year with first base open. Howell being given a pass.
He's 1 for 4 yesterday, and if he can get one in that groove, he can lose it for you.
Wind not going to play a role today like we've seen it the last few games here. First pitch to Taylor. On the inside corner, strike 1.
Interesting call.
I didn't mention he has a liberal strike zone, did I?
Yes, you did. That's
No balls and a strike on Taylor Howell. Here's the 0-1. Hammered, left center field. This one's trouble. He gets down, going to get 2 runs home. Salmons will score easily. On his heels with run number 2 is Entwine. It's a 2-run double with 1 out by Taylor Howell, and the Bruins take a 2-0 lead.
Didn't leave the runners on that time.
Cleared the bases. Great job of hitting by Taylor Howell. Now it's Tucker Smith. 1 out. And Howell standing down at second base after that 2 RBI double.
And Tucker Smith had a hit yesterday.
Right outside. Ball 1. And Patrick Green's been throwing a really good ball game here at the top of the first inning. The Bruins have just been better at the plate.
Taylor Howell was sitting on that pitch, and you're right, Dan. He's made some great pitches.
Out of the stretch, takes a look back at Howell. Get his lead at second. The 1-0 is fouled back and out of play. Garrett Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning bringing you Bruin baseball. They've got extended hours of service, so keep their number. Write it down, 668-3339, because they respond, son.
Yes, they do.
Honesty, serving Tennessee for over 50 years. And Carrier Cool Cash. I'll give you the details here in a moment. James 1-1 offering to Tucker Smith in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the cool cash offer from Garrett's. Rebates up to $1,650 on a qualified home comfort system by Carrier. They can help you get financing at Garrett's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. 2 ones upstairs, 3 balls and a strike on Tucker Smith. Now this offer runs through the end of June, so gotta step on the gas pedal. GarrettPlumbing.com. 668-3339. Emergency service if you need them. 3-1. Ooh, fastball. Called strike 2.
13 strikes and 20 pitches for Patrick Green.
Well, Green looks fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, he's thrown well. We've just hit well so far.
Oh, yes. Paid on a pitch due to Smith. On its way. Got him swinging. Off speed with the curveball.
Come on, Jake.
It's big out number 2. Now it's first baseman Jacob Atkins. It'll be lefty on lefty. Taylor Howell's going to head back to the dugout, make way for a courtesy runner. That young man's name is Andrew Coy, so he can get his equipment on. Get ready for the second inning behind home plate. It'll take a 2-out hit if the Bruins are to extend their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the first inning against Tipton Rosemont. Great baseball team. Green down to the stretch. Curveball. Bounced slowly over the mound. Fielded by the shortstop. On to first in time to retire the Bruins. Nice play by Tyler Bird. So USJ at the bottom of the first inning scored 2 runs on 2 hits. They did leave 1 aboard. And after an inning, USJ 2, TRA nothing. Fine catcher for TRA. They went in order at the top of the first inning. Salmon's on the mound. Oh, he hit him. So Tucker James earns first base the hard way. And now it's Will Turner, the left fielder, hitting 5th in the lineup. First base runner of the game for TRA. That's how the Bruins inning started, with the leadoff man being hit by pitch, and USJ made the Bruins, or made the Rebels pay. We'll see if TRA can return the favor.
Will Turner was 3 for 3 with 1 RBI and 1 run scored yesterday. He had a big day yesterday.
James, first pitch swinging. Hit hard on the ground between shorts and third. A clean base hit into left field. So Will Turner that singled to left field, and TRA in business in the top of the second inning. First 2 hitters on base, and now it's Jacob Dodson, the first baseman. This would be a righty on righty. Right-hand pitcher Cole Salmons has the baseball today. So Dodson at first base. Pardon me, that's Turner at first base and James at second base. Jacob Dodson with the bat in his hand. First pitch on its way. Curveball, swing and a miss.
And yesterday, Jacob Dodson was 0 for 3 in Tipton Rosemark's win.
No balls and a strike on to Jacob Dodson. TRA 26-4 on the season. Salmons takes a look back at second. Here's the 0-1. Curveball caught the outside corner. It's 0-2. Nice pitch.
Yeah, he took a little off that curveball, froze the hitter, and Cole Salmons has thrown 7 strikes in 8 pitches. The only bad one he's thrown is the hit batsman.
0-2 on Dodson. Here's Salmons 0-2. Fastball upstairs, trying to get him to chase it. Dodson says no, sir. Nice crowd on hand here at USJ. 320 down the left and right field lines. 340 in the power alleys, and 355 straightaway center field. A lot of foul territory down both lines. The 1-2. Curveball, a little bit high. Some of the Bruins fans they disagree. Now, I just said he calls him at the numbers that time he did.
Well, I'm taking the Fifth Amendment on that one.
You're going to plead the fifth, huh?
Yes.
2-2 on Dotson. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got the fastball by him. He was looking curveball. That's a big out, number one. Now the double play could get the Bruins out of the inning. Jonah Van Kemper, the third baseman, will hit. Tucker James led off this inning for Rosemark. Was hit by Pitson, and Will Turner owns the only base hit of the game for Rosemark. He singled to left field. Dotson strikes out, and now it's Van Kemper with one gone in the top of the inning, number two. It's 2-0 Bruins. There go the runners, swing and a miss. The throw to third. Not going to get him. Not a good throw. So the double steal is successful as James steals third, and then Turner takes second base on the throw down to third. Taylor Howell threw it in a hurry. It was a good job over at third base by Spencer Morse to keep that one on the infield, because that was a short hop, tough to handle. He came off the bag like you should to make sure that ball didn't get into left field.
You're right, Dan. If he hadn't bounced it, he had the runner. It was there in time.
Hit hard on the ground to third. That's going to get a run home. Long throw to first inside for round number two. But plating the first run of the ball game for Rosemark, Logan James, or make it Logan Jones, stand at second base was Turner. Now Logan Nutter, the right fielder, hitting eights in that 8 slot in the lineup for Brad Smith's TRA Rebels. 2 down. Turner still at second base, so runner in scoring position. 2-1. USJ with 2 runs in the bottom of inning number 1. A 2 RBI double by Taylor Howell. Fouled back to the screen. That gave our field mic a fit there, Coach.
Yeah, it kind of moved around a little bit there. We may have to
dance in a
adjust that here
jig.
in a minute. Noto was 0 for 2 yesterday, but he did walk, and Von Campen kept his streak alive of getting runs home. He had one of the RBIs yesterday, the previous batter.
He's on a roll, isn't he?
He is.
I like this TRA program. I like the school. Nice people there. The 0-1. Spit outside. A ball and a strike. What a gorgeous late April afternoon, early evening on this lovely campus of USJ.
Wish we were playing 2. Beautiful day.
It's a gorgeous day, Coach. Ball and a strike. Sammons takes a look back at second. Fires. Pop foul. Back behind home plate. Over the screen and out of play.
And then we got soccer, track, tennis going on, and the softball team just got finished practicing right before we started this contest.
Busy campus, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is.
This game presented in part by the Hughes Eye Group. Dr. Matt Hughes, Dr. Casey Davis, Chief LASIK Surgeon Dr. David Underwood, and LASIK of Jackson, 112 Stonebridge, the best in medical and surgical eye care. HughesEye.com. The 1-2, not going to be made. Took too much time, and Noto, is it Noto or Noto? Noto.
I'm not sure which one. I didn't get a pronunciation on it. Cole Sammons has thrown 12 strikes and 17 pitches so far.
Very efficient. Cole Sammons, the 1-2 with 2 outs on its way. Way outside. Even a count at 2-2. The deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ring the bell. Susie. You get Susie out here with her bell.
We do need to get her to come out sometime. Wonderful lady.
The Jackson Generals bringing you this game as well. They'll be back in town Thursday for Dollar Night. The first place, Jackson Generals. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. TRA gets a run, though, on a one hit. They leave one on base. And here's Nick Stamper, the fourth to the fifth power. Leading off, hammers it foul. Now to play down the first base line. Son of Nick Stamper, one of the great Americans, strength and conditioning coach here at USJ and associate athletic director. Nick Stamper, just a great American.
And a pretty good athlete in his own day.
Yep. No balls and 2 strikes on Stamper, the young Nick Stamper. Only a freshman. Looking forward to an outstanding career here with the Bruins. The 0-2 in the dirt. Trying to get him to chase it. Patrick Green's on the mound today. Left-handed pitcher, very talented for TRA. He's pitched a very good game. He gave up 2 runs on 2 hits in the bottom of the first, but it was because USJ was handling the wood very well. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a curveball. So 1 gone in the bottom of the second inning. And a left fielder, Rico Nicola. It'll be lefty on lefty with Nicola. Bruins left fielder enjoying a very good year.
Yeah. Patrick Green's third strikeout. Nicola had a hit and an RBI yesterday.
First pitch to Nicola's ball 1. Game presented in part by Home Medical Products, HMP Inc., HMPinc.net. His beautiful curveball on the outside corner. Strike 1. Really like to watch this guy Green work. He's a good pitcher.
He is very good. I love his curveball.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground toward shortstop. It'll be a long throw in time to retire Nicola. 6-1. Playing short, Tyler Bird. He's got a gun out there at shortstop. Now it's Walker Moore, the Bruins sophomore second baseman, having a tremendous baseball year. Walker Moore hits from the right side of the plate. 2 gone and nobody on base in the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1, the Bruins by the slimmest of margins. High with the curveball, ball 1.
Walker Moore 1 for 3 yesterday, and we've seen him get some timely hits, hitting either out of the 8th or 9th spot in this lineup.
1-0, curveball, inside, 2-0. If Moore can reach, be back to the top of the lineup with Cade Salmons. He's standing on deck. The 2-0. Hit left center field. This one could be trouble. On his horse in the gap and making the catch. The sliding catch. Da-da-da. Shane Nolan out there in center field on his horse in the left center field power alley, robbing Walker Moore. The Bruins go in order. No runs, no hits, no one left on base after 2 complete. The Bruins 2 and the Rebels 1. Shane Nolan will lead off the third for Rosemark. He plays center field. He'll stand it in. It's righty on righty against Cole Salmons for the Bruins. Strike 1. Fastball hit that outside corner.
Make a living right there, Cole.
And Cole Salmons now 14 strikes in 20 pitches, Dan.
Very efficient.
Nolan was 0 for 2 yesterday, but he did score 1 of the 4 runs for TRA.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, beautiful curve called strike 2. Frozen right there. On deck for TRA's. The pitcher, Patrick Green. He leads off this lineup for Brad Smith, so top of the lineup. Coming up next, the 0-2. Curveball fouled back to the screen. Count remains 0-2. Superior service, fast turnaround. That's the reasons why more medical professionals select Home Medical Products. Patients, it's your choice. on what home medical company to use. Home medical products right here in Jackson, Tennessee, the absolute best. The 0-2, caught him looking, struck him out. So one gone, and to the top of the lineup we go, and Patrick Green. Both these pitchers, players, just throwing the ball well today, Coach.
Two great pitchers, and that's Cole Salmon's third strikeout. He has given up one earned run, one hit, but both pitchers doing great jobs.
Green was hit by a pitch to lead the game off.
He grounded out to the pitcher, and that's when Cole ran over the first.
You know what? I'm sorry. That was our guy that was hit by a pitch. Cole's brother. Fly ball left field. Out there manning that piece of real estate is Rico Nicola, putting that away right in his tracks. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Now it's Jackson Pennington, the second baseman.
And he grounded third to first for the second out in that first inning, and Nicola looked good lining that ball up out there in left field.
Oh, he's confident, isn't he? Kevin Atkins, the president, David Steele, Michael Pritchard, Chastity, and Home Medical Products. Curveball popped him up. Shallow right field. On comes the right fielder, Tucker Smith, to put it away behind second base. Long layoff with the senior, the 0-1. High and tight. Ball and a strike. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. Reader's Choice Award winner for best steak in town. The 1-1. Curve. Hit hard up the middle. It gets through for a base hit. Salmon's going to try to stretch it for 2. He slides in there safely. Hey, welcome back, Cade Salmons. Hit it on the ground right back where it was pitched up the middle. And he never broke stride out of that batter's box. Rounded second and rounded first and motored into second base. It's a double to lead off the third for Cade Salmons.
And he provides a little extra when he's in that leadoff spot. And now you know why he's going to play at Ole Miss, who can play some pretty fair baseball themselves.
Logan Antwine, lefty on lefty. Salmon's down at second base. Nobody outs. Bottom 3. Showed bunt, took it high.
And Logan had a hit the last time up, and he scored one of the 2 runs, and they had the play on where the pitcher has to cover the third base area.
1-0 on Antwine. Green. This time he waved at it, tried to bunt at it. It was in the dirt. It's going to be a strike. Didn't pull that bat back in time.
No, he didn't. Third baseman's going to cover third. The pitcher will cover the third baseman's bunt area. First base should be charging hard.
Ball and a strike on Antwine. Green takes a look back at Salmons. The 1-1. Curveball nearly hit him. 2-1.
And I believe the bunt had been taken off then, Dan.
If it wasn't, he sure made it look like it was off. I believe you're right. 2-1. Antwine going to swing. Oh, it hit him in the helmet. Oh, boy. Wow. Fastball beamed him. And Antwine will move down to first base. That would turn his helmet sideways. He's okay. It was a glancing blow. But now Cole Salmons, the Bruins pitcher, with a chance to do some damage. USJ in business. With the first 2 men on base here in the bottom of the third, leading 2-1 over TRA.
And Cole Salmons 0 for 1. Force play is on.
Cade Salmons down at second. Antwine at first. First pitch to Cole Salmons. Yeah, the dirts. Ball 1.
Of course, Taylor Howell, who already has a big double in the on-deck circle, Dan.
Outback Steakhouse in Jackson, also the #1 ranked Outback Steakhouse in the state of Tennessee. The Inn in Sulaco and Company. Open right now. Here's the 1-0. High outside, 2-0. 194 Stonebrook Place. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right. And that new menu is shot with that triple-decker bloomin' onion with ribs. Oh,
Yes.
son, Coach. We were there Saturday.
Oh, it was great Saturday.
Pickoff play to second. Did he get it? No, he's safe. He just gets back there. Cade Salmons. If that would have been a little bit more on target with the throw, but what a job by shortstop Tyler Bird. That one could have easily got through into center field, but he caught it, was reaching right over at Cade Salmons, and tagged his back in one motion, nearly got it.
Very
Safe.
limber young man and athletic Bird is.
The 2-0. Fly ball, right field. That one's fairly deep. Moving back towards the track, reaching up and making the catch. For out #1, but tagging at second. And moving over to third base is Cade Savage. And Cade, Jack Peel had to throw the stop sign up. He was going to try to score on that tag. That ball just kept carrying all the way out to the track in right center field before it was put away by Logan Nato.
Nato stayed right with it, made a nice throw back, but the runners were tagging, and Cole Salmons, that was a long, noisy out. It created a little excitement. Score that a sac fly.
Taylor Howell, the cleanup man, the catcher. He has both RBIs for the Bruins. Hammered a double. They got 2 runs home in the left center field power alley. Throw to first. Back safely is Antoine. Now the Bruins with runners on the corners, 1 out. Bottom of inning number 3. 2-1 Bruins. Hammered, foul, and out of play.
And then the infield's at double play depth. They'd like to get out of it with the double play, and it looks like they're willing to concede the run, though, if it's hit to short or second and they can't turn the double.
0-1 to Howell. The 0-1 inside. Ball and a strike.
Glad you're doing the strike line. Stay back, stay in the middle, shit.
Ball and a strike, 1 out. Bruins on the corners. Taylor Howell at the plate. Popped it up. Backing out of play into the stands.
Taylor Howard liked to have that pitch back. Got under it just a little bit. You either want to keep Taylor's hands tied up or pitch him away where he can't yank the ball.
Taylor, come on. Battle.
1-2. This would be a big out if he can get it. Taylor Howell. The 1-2. Outside. There goes the runner. There'll be no throw. Taking second base is Antoine.
Pick him up.
I'm a little surprised they didn't try to throw, but the speed of Cade Salmons, and he's a kamikaze on the base pass, they didn't want to chance it, Coach.
No, the only way you could have got him is maybe to throw it straight back to the pitcher or to third base.
2-2. Ooh, it hit him. That's the second hit batsman of the inning. Third of the game.
Hey, make it hurt, son.
Oh, that's going to load the bases.
Hey, be the man,
For
son. Be the
Tucker
man.
Smith. So the Bruins in business, bottom 3, 1 out, but the base is full of Bruins.
And, of course, there's a force at any base, and we'll check the infield. We see their double play depth at short and second. Tucker Smith 0 for 1, Dan.
There's Tucker. First pitch to him. But high. 1-0. Cade Salmons led off. They're sitting with a double. Logan Antoine was hit in the head by pitch. Cole Salmons sacrificed Cade over to third. Now the base is loaded after Taylor Howell was hit by pitch. The 1-0 fouled back and out of play.
And Green now at 49 pitches. He's thrown 28 strikes.
Strong pitcher. Bruins just making him work hard today. Just stingy at the plate. The 1-1. Inside. 2-1. No place to put Tucker Smith. Bases full of Bruins. Bottom of the third. Big crowd on hand here to see these two baseball teams get it all. 2-1. High and outside. 3 balls and a strike. King Jewelers bringing you USJ Bruin baseball. Mother's Day just around the corner. Get mom a beautiful jewelry, watches. 3-1 to Smith. Green fires, fouled over the Rebel dugout and out of play. And run to count full. King Jewelers. Best selection of jewelry at the best prices. Beautiful estate jewelry mom would love. Plenty of time to get a unique piece. Rover can make you something unique for mom on this Mother's Day. Free gift wrapping available. King Jewelers. Payoff pitch to Smith on its way. He walked him. Curveball. That's going to get a run home. Is trotting home is Kate Salmons. That'll be an RBI for Tucker Smith, and the Bruins take a 3-1 lead.
Dan, I was a little surprised he threw the curveball then, but
that's Jacob Atkins, the first baseman. He'll hit with the bases full of Bruins. Still only 1 out. Bottom of inning number 3. I was more impressed that Tucker Smith tucked that one. That was a tough pitch.
Oh, he had a good eye then.
First pitch swinging, bounce it to the mound. He'll go home. Oh, he threw it over the catcher's head. Another run will score. Rounding third, truck it home. He's safe at home. It's Taylor Howell. 2 runs will score, and the Bruins take a 5-1 lead. Holy moly! Oh, you got a feel for Patrick Green, the pitcher. That was a 1-hopper back to him. He fielded it cleanly. And that was a tailor-made double play that would have got TRA out of the inning. And he didn't follow through, Coach.
No.
He tried to lob it, and he threw it right over the catcher's head.
Yeah, big release point high, and you can't ease up like that. Got to put a little more juice and follow through. They would have come catcher to first and had a tailor-made double play.
And how about Taylor Howell? The catcher never broke stride. He scored from second base. So 2-run score on that error. And now it's Nick Stamper, the 14th. Son of our great friend Nick Stamper, Associate Athletic Director at USJ. Bruins on second and third. He's got a bunt, a beautiful bunt, a drag by another pitcher. He's going to scoop it and make a beautiful play at first against Stamper, but another run will score. Is coming home with a 6th run of the game for the Bruins, Tucker Smith. And the Bruins take a 6-1 lead.
Well, you don't get to see the squeeze very often, but he squeezed that runner in.
Kind of a safety squeeze,
wasn't it? Was, yes, safety squeeze, and no at bat that time. It's a sacrifice bunt.
Now it's Rico Nicola. 2 gone, and the Bruins standing down at third base. Fouled off behind home plates. USJ 4 runs here in the bottom of the third to open this game up at 6-1 Bruins. Got a feeling that TRA, we're going to hear a lot more from them before this evening's done.
Oh, they've not finished. They got some good sticks, and you know Turner's had 4 straight hits now for them.
1-0, or the 0-1. Ball strike 2.
Nicola grounded out to the shortstop back in the second inning for his only plate appearance.
0-2 to Nicola. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, just outside. Ball at 2 strikes. Jacob Atkins down at third base for the Bruins. These 4 runs have scored on only 1 hit this inning. Been a big error. 1-2. Just got a piece of it to stay alive.
Hey, see the ball, Carson.
Catcher Nilly was able to squeeze it, popped out of the mitts.
59 pitches now for Green, and remember he got the last 2 outs in yesterday's game.
Here's the 1-2. Downstairs, a great job of the catcher to save a run. Tucker James has saved 2 runs with his handiwork behind home plate. That was a tough one, too. It short hopped him. Umpire needs to clean that base off.
Yes, I'll loan him my whisk broom. It's in my car, but he's going to get it.
Home plate is covered with dirt. 2-2. In the dirt. Run to count full.
I would say, Mr. Catcher, could you just sweep it with your glove?
Yeah, it's, it barely shows up on radar. By the way, during this half inning, Cameron, we are due a station ID 0108. John, it's a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Down goes Rico Nicola. Fouled it. Backing out of play. It's quickly 0-2 on Tyler Bird. Bird, James, Turner. 3, 4, and 5 hitters to lead off the 4th inning for TRA. Dan Reeves, Coach Joe Holloway, Cameron Greer producing and directing. Cole Salmon's on the mound for the Bruins. Here's the 0-2 offering. Oh, beautiful curveball off speed. Swing and a miss. Down goes Tyler Bird to lead off the 4th inning. Now it's Tucker James, the catcher. He hits cleanup in Coach Brad Smith's lineup. What a gorgeous pitch that was. You can watch the game at WNWS.com. Paul Schulze, Caleb Pettigrew, Michael Osborne. First pitch. Slow roller to second base. Moore's going to have to hurry and makes it look easy. Walker Moore, the sophomore second baseman. That was not nearly as easy as Moore made it look.
Well, that's 23 strikes and 29 pitches. That is pretty fair pitching.
Oh, sorry. Now it's left fielder Will Turner. Quite a game. Cole Salmons, he's only allowed 1 hit. That 1 hit did help produce 1 run. 6-1 Bruins.
And that was Will Turner who got that hit.
Popped it up. That one's going to make the stands behind home plate.
Turner working on a 4 for 4, 3 from yesterday, 3 for 3 yesterday, 1 for 1 so far here in this contest.
King Jewelers, 16B, Conrad Drive. KingJewelersJackson.com. Got a great website. Grover Blue Eyes King. Make something unique for mom. Curveball. Got him to chase it outside. He kind of waved at it. It's 0-2. And you get the feeling now, at least I do, that Salmons is in a real groove out there on the mound.
Yeah, that one started in the strike zone and wound up way out of the strike zone.
Submariner. 0-2. Fly ball. Right field. Tucker Smith waits for it. Gathers it in. And the Rebels go in order. Six to 1, USJ. Bottom 4. The 0-1. Hammered into right center. That one's going to be trouble. Going to be cut off in the power alley. Moore will be content to pull up at first base with a sharp single to right center field. Out there in center field, by the way, is one of the best center fielders in the business. Shane Nolan's already made it. He robbed Walker Moore of a double in last inning. Now it's to the top of the lineup and Cade Salmons, who's having a big game.
Scored twice, Dan. Had that big double. He stretched it into a double on a Charlie Hustle play.
Like Pete Rose, you're right. Except much more athletic. First pitch gets by the catcher. There goes Moore. Down to second. He's going to make that turn. He'll hold up there.
Hey, get your pitch driving.
That's a wild pitch, Dan. That was the old 59-foot curveball.
Tucker James did all he could.
See it.
Logan Antwine, the shortstop for the Bruins, having a very good season. On deck, 1-0 to Salmons. Took it high, 2-0. Rock and Dough Pizza bringing you this baseball game. Yeah, the pizza is that good, folks. Jeez, isn't it, Coach?
The pizza, the brunch. Oh, man.
Son. 2-0. 2-0. Curveball stayed inside. 3-0. The pizza, the USA is all beef, pepperoni, sausage, onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, black olives. Oh, it's so good. That brick oven. Jeez, it's so good. Rock and Dough Pizza. The burger pizza, the Rita, the smoker's pie, all the legendary pizza. The 3-0 called strike one. The Salmons take it all the way. You can build your own at Rock and Dough Pizza. Pizza by the slice, served Monday through Friday until 2 o'clock. 3-1 on Cade Salmons with Moore down at second base. 3-1. Fouled off his leg at home plate. Run the count full. The beignets, which are donut bites with icing and powdered sugar. Best beignets I've ever had at Rock and Dough Pizza, Coach.
That's what everybody says. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm going to just on your recommendation.
The wraps, my favorite's the SoCal wrap. I'll tell you what that is in a moment. Payoff pitch to the Salmons, and he flies it right field. This one's deep. Back there at the track. At the wall. Looking up. This ball is robbed. He brought it back in. Tagging at second and moving to third base is Walker Moore with a heads-up play by Moore. Cade Salmons was robbed out there in right field. He went up over the fence and brought it back in at Logan Nada. What a beautiful play by Nada out there in right field. Now it's Logan Antwine with one out, and Walker Moore down at third base.
And Logan Antwine has a double, and he's been hit with a pitch, scored twice. Great play, but scored a sacrifice fly, so no official at bat.
These two baseball teams are very good, folks. They're really good. Curveball inside, ball one. Walker Moore down at third, so can't allow one to get by you if you're the catcher. And he's been fantastic behind home plate today. 6-1 Bruins, bottom four here at USJ. The 1-0, high inside, 2-0. Coach mentioned brunch. Brunch is served at Rock and Dough Pizza Saturdays and Sundays, and it's the best brunch. You won't find it better brunch in North America. The brunch pizzas, the egg Florentine. 3-0. Hollandaise sauce. Or is it Hollandaise? What is that? I don't know how to pronounce it. I know how
I've
to
said
eat
it both ways, Dan.
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
Spinach,
It's good.
mushrooms, mozzarella, cheddar, and 3 eggs over easy. 3-0 walked him on 4 straights. RockandDoughPizza.com. Rock and Dough Pizza, yeah. It's that good, folks. We're not making this
Come
up.
on, help yourself here now, Cole.
Now it's the pitcher, Cole Salmons, a chance to help himself. The Bruins back in business. Runners on the corners, still only 1 out. And the bottom of inning number 4.
Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. See it.
And Cole had a sacrifice fly the last time up.
You ready? You never know.
So Salmon stands in there. There goes the runner. Throw to third. It nearly went into left field. Nice play. The runner's back safely. Walker
There you
Moore.
got him there, Cole.
But the third baseman, Jonah Van Kempen.
Van Kempen, yeah.
Kempen. Is it Kempen?
Camping.
Kempen.
Camping.
Now this one is the handwriting of the coach,
Yeah.
almost like a doctor.
That'll be
1-0's outside, 6 straight balls.
Yes, which is
Tossed
very
up there by
unusual.
Patrick Green, and yeah, he's been thought a
Hey,
fantastic
hitters
game.
count now.
Rockin' No Pizza's open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fridays 11 to 10, Saturdays 10 to 10. The 2-0, 3-0. Make it 7-0, 7 straight balls. Saturday brunch 10 to 1. Sunday hours 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday brunch 10 to 1. Rockin' No Pizza, downtown Jackson, and the Jackson Walk. It's stinking-tastic.
Yes, I think you'll see a trip to the mound if he doesn't get this batter.
3-0. Missed it. Walked him on 4. 8 straight balls. I don't see the action in the bullpen.
There is action, Dan. I can see arm going through down there. Thought they would go out just to slow the game down, but evidently not.
Well, the base is full of
Yeah,
Bruins,
here we
and
go.
now it's Taylor Howell. He'll step in there. But first, here comes Brad Smith. Have a conversation with his pitcher. He led off with a single, and now it's Taylor Howell, the catcher, the slugger. And right now, TRA in a lot of danger. 6-1 Bruins in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, hammered, foul down the third base slide. That got Jack Beal's attention, the manager of the Bruins. He's coaching third base.
Yeah, we'll ask him if he wants to play hopscotch after the game. Taylor Howell, 1 for 1, got hit with a pitch back in the 3rd. And you want to keep his hands either tied up or pitch him far enough outside that he hits a ground ball.
Peter Green stays on the mound. The 0-1. Hammered left field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Rounding second. Or make that rounding third. Trucking home. With run number 8 is Antoine. And 4 RBIs so far in this ball game for Taylor Howell. That was a sharp seal, making a double to left field. And the Bruins take an 8-1 lead, and that's going to be it for Patrick Green. It's 8-1 Bruins. We'll step away with a pitching change. Patrick Green pitched much better than his scoreboard showing. The Bruins are just handling the bat today as well as they have all year. 8-1 Bruins, bottom of the 4th inning with 1 out. We're back in a minute and a half on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and WNWS.com. Got a brand new pitcher. Here's Coach Joe Holloway.
The left-hander, Peyton Ryan, who threw 1/3 of an inning yesterday. He struck out 1 and walked 1, has come on to relieve.
First pitch to Tucker is downstairs, ball 1. The Bruins have put 2 more runs on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still only 1 out. And Bruins at second and third. Cole Salmons at third. Taylor Howell standing in seconds. The 1-0. Hit hard to first base. Nice play. He'll take it himself down at first. That ball gets Cole Salmons home.
Come on, Jacob.
With run number 9. And Tucker Smith was robbed. A nice play at first base by Jacob Dotson. Now 2 gone. And Jacob Adkins, the Bruins first baseman, is downtown. Ricky Brown is flying over us with his traffic spotter network, the helicopter. Hit hard up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. And the Bruins have a 10-1 lead. He's trotting home at run number 10. It was Andrew Coy. He came in to run for Taylor Howell. USJ's really opened this ball game up here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
And Dan, the USJ Bruins 1 run away from that magic number, and all they would have to do is pitch to and play the top of the 5th if they can get that magic 10th or 11th run.
Attaboy, Nick.
10 after 5. Now it's Nick Stamper, the 16th. Son of Nick Stamper, the 14th. First pitch swinging.
Ball,
Out back to the screen. It's 0-1. The young Nick Stamper, outstanding young man.
Quick hands.
Safety squeezed a run in the last time up for an official sacrifice bunt.
And you don't think a guy like Jack Peel appreciates that. 0-1, foul back out of play. You know, as a hitter, you get a sign from your third base coach, which happens to be the manager, Jack Peel. You want to swing away. You don't really want to bunt. But he did exactly what his coach asked, and he did it to perfection.
A beauty.
0-2. Fouled him back out of play, chased the high heater. So remains 0-2.
That high heater looked like a beach ball coming up there.
It's hard to lay off.
It is.
Peyton Ryan working in relief in the bottom of the 4th for TRA. They've not been treated this rudely this year. 0-2. Curveball's outside.
Good on, Nick. Good on.
Ball and 2 strikes.
And Green is still in the game. He's playing left field now, Dan.
Ball and 2 strikes. To Nick Stamper. 2 gone. Good at bat. He fouled that back to the screen.
He's hanging tough in there.
He ain't no joke, man. Only a freshman. Comes from a wonderful family. I'm not telling you anything you don't know.
No, good people. Raised well, good manners. Nice young man.
Great Americans. 1-2's outside. 2-2.
I like the way he got down and watched that pitch.
He followed it all the way into the mids. Henry Harrison passed away. Legendary Henry Harrison. 2-2. Bouncing ball to short. Bird will go to second to retire the Bruins. But the damage done. Jacob Dodson, Jonah Van Gimber, Logan Nada due up here for TRA. And the top of inning number 5. Dodson fouls the first pitch back and out of play. Beautiful game being pitched by Cole Salmons. He's given up 1 run on 1 hit. 10-1 Bruins, top of the 5th inning against a very talented TRA baseball team. 26-4 coming in. They beat USJ yesterday down at their place, 4-1. USJ has been on fire here at home today. Dan Reeves, Coach Joe Holloway, Cameron Greer, Paul Schulze, Caleb Pettigrew, Michael Osborne. Strike 2 called. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Masterful job today.
28 strikes in 35 pitches.
How about Spandau Ballet with Baby You Send Me? Some bum music from the legendary PA announcer. Taker ball. A 1-2 found back out of play.
And Danny took a little off of that one and had Dotson out on his front foot. Dotson 0 for 1 today.
Ball and 2 strikes. On Dotson. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. TRA started the year off with a loss against a very talented Memphis Houston, 7-1. Then beat Germantown, beat the snot out of them, 13-0. beat Simeon out of Chicago, Illinois, 9-1. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He gone. One out here in the top of the fifth. Now it's Jonah Van Kemper.
5 Ks for Cole Salmons.
So the second loss of the year didn't happen until March the 23rd against the very good Christian Brothers Ball Club. 3A, or much bigger team. Then lost to MUS, another great baseball team, much bigger school. Lost that one 4-0. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the only other loss of the year was 9-8 at a very good ECS ball club. 1-3 straight coming into this game. TRA. 1-1. Strike 2 call. So they've not. They lost 9-8, 4-0, 11-5, and 7-1. All those schools, bigger schools. This is the biggest run discrepancy of the year so far for TRA. Curves outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And he really wanted him to bite it, that one.
Two and 2 on Van Kemp. Is that an N or R on the end?
It's Van Kampen. It's an N.
It is an N. Thank you, Coach.
Coaches write like doctors do.
Jonah Van Kampen.
Very athletic young man.
Yes, he is. Played a very good third base today. Payoff pitch due to Jonah. Salmons out of the stretch. Payoff. Walked it downstairs. Good eye by Jonah Van Kempen. He'll reach first base with 1 out. And now it's the right fielder who robbed a home run. Last inning, Logan Nada. Made a great catch out there. This baseball team they're solid in every position.
They work hard, play hard. A lot of them play travel ball. Not a 0 for 1 today.
First pitch swinging, fouled it back out of play. The Bruins with an impressive win over South Gibson to start the season. Well, South Gibson's had a fantastic year. Lost at Northside, 7-6. Went unbeaten in that trip down to the Florida Gulf Coast in that class. It beat some very good baseball teams from Alabama. The 0-1's outside, a ball and a strike. Well, they did lose one down there, though, pardon me.
Championship game.
Championship game. They lost to Morgan Academy in a championship 5-4. They come back and beats Roanoke Benson out of Illinois 10-0. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bruins lost 2 straight. South Gibson got them the second time around, 11-3. Jackson Christian upset the Bruins right here, 3-0. Then the next day, USJ beats JCS 13-3. 2-1. There goes the runner. Bouncing ball over the mound. Hey, get him at second base and on the first. A double play unassisted by Walker Moore. That ball bounced right to him. Ball and a strike on leadoff man for the Bruins. Rico Nicola, left fielder. 1-1, called strike 2. So USJ lost to Briarcrest 15-11. A game that really could have won.
Home run and hit fest.
1-2, hit hard on the ground to shortstop. Bird comes up with it, throws to first. Ooh, just in time to retire Nicola. Boy, Nicola really got down that baseline, didn't he?
If the shortstop didn't have a gun, he wouldn't have got him because Carson Nicola was hustling out the wazoo.
Second baseman Walker Moore, who's had a fantastic season, has played a tremendous game tonight, hasn't he?
He sure has. He's 1 for 2 tonight, scored a run.
Bruins come in on a 2-game losing streak, lost at MUS 9-0. And this TRA team beat them out at their place yesterday 4-1. Strike one called to Walker Moore. Peyton Ryan on the mound. The 0-1, swing and a miss, curveball.
Yeah, you took a little off of that curveball and had Walker out in front. He's got to guard the plate now, but remember he had the big double play in the previous inning too.
The 0-2's outside.
It's a dirty plate again, Dan.
I mean, that plate could use a cleaning. 1-2 downstairs, 2-2. The Bruins will host Union City Friday and host Scotts Hill Monday. Flied into right center field. This one may get down on the move, making a catch, basket catch on the run. Is Logan Nada. Boy, he's played well out there too. Nada, pardon me, that's a center field. He's also played a great baseball game. That's Shane Nolan.
That's 2 he's taken away from hitters.
Son, they got a great outfield, there's no doubt.
Matter of fact, he's done it to Walker Moore twice.
Sure has. Cade Savage will hit with 2 down and nobody on base, bottom of the 5th inning. The Bruins 2 runs in the first, 4 in the 3rd, 4 more in the 4th. 10 runs on 6 hits. For TRA, 1 run. That was in the 2nd inning. Only 1 hit. 10-1 Bruins. 2 gone, nobody on base. Bottom of the 5th. Cade Salmons. His first game back in a long time. He's had a big game. 2-0 on Cade.
Yeah, got robbed of a home run a minute ago.
2-0. Swinging, fouled it to the screen, 2-1.
Dan, he intended to end this ball game with 1 swing then.
If the Bruins score a run here in the 5th, that would be all she wrote. It's a 10-run rule after 5. You're in the bottom of the 5th. 2-1. Pop foul back over the Bruins dugout, now to play. We thank our sponsors, Rock and Dough Pizza, downtown Jackson on the Jackson Walk, Garrett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, the Garrett's Great Americans since 1950, 668-3339, 2 2s outside. King Jewelers, that's your headquarters for Mother's Day, just around the corner. Grover King can produce a unique piece just for Mom on Mother's Day. Gift wrapping it up, payoff pitch. Hammered, right field. This may end it. Back there at the track, at the wall. Looking up, this ball is. He caught it at the wall again. Logan Nada pulls it back in. And we'll move on to the 6th inning. The next inning, and it's happening again. Shane Nolan, who's moved over to right field. Oh, wait a minute. Right field, that's not a part. I wanted him to lead off.
They made a great play, though, last inning, Dan. Salmon's 35 strikes and 49 pitches now.
I couldn't twist it, could I?
That's all right. You made the effort.
But Shane Nolan, like you said, he's played fantastic in center field.
If I'm Walker Moore, I'm going to ask you, what do you got against me making all those great plays on the stuff I hit?
This game brought to you by Home Medical Products, HMP Inc. .net. Hit hard on the ground to shortstop. Fielding it clean, long throw to first in time. Logan Antoine. One gone. To the top of the lineup we go. Leadoff man Patrick Green. He's playing left field. He started out on the mound, and he pitched a good game, Coach. The Bruins, just today, they're in the zone. I don't know what pitcher could handle the Bruins tonight.
Yeah, they were sharp today. Patrick Green's 0 for 2.
Bases clean. One out. Curveball. Beauty. Strike one.
And he has to be a good hitter. He wouldn't be the leadoff man.
Not for this team, he wouldn't be. You're right. No balls and a strike on Patrick Green. Cole Salmons always working out of the stretch. The 0-1. Just off the plate. Ball and a strike. Home Medical Products. Rear your CPAP supplies. 506-1033. Innovative solutions, trusted products, trusted people, hard to find items. Home Medical Products. The 1-1. Inside. Oh, caught that corner. Ball and 2 strikes.
Somewhere buried in the dirt is the black edge of the plate.
Has he cleaned that plate off once?
No, the catcher did a while ago.
The 1-2. Curve, hit hard on the ground to first base. Gobbled up by Atkins. He'll take it unassisted. 2 gone very quickly. The top of the 6th inning. Been a while. They went in order 2 or 3 straight innings. I think last inning they threatened, but now Jackson Pennington, second baseman. 2 gone, nobody on base. Top of the 6th. Bruins with a 10-1 lead. Curveball caught the corner, strike one.
And that's a pretty good pitch because out of the crouch, Pennington has a small strike zone. There's a pinch hitter on deck, Dan.
Logan Jones on deck. 0-1, strike 2 call. He may not get a chance.
He may not. 40 strikes, 56 pitches.
HMPinc.net. Also the Hughes Eye Group and LASIK Center of Jackson. The 0-2. Oh, hammered foul.
And the
Bounced
hitter,
off the screen there in front of the TRA dugout.
yeah, the hitter played tough then because that was a strike. If he hasn't fouled it off, we'd be changing at bats here.
Dan Reeves goes to Holloway. Cameron Greer. The 0-2. Salmons comes sets. Fires. Curves straight to base. He struck him out. Took a little off that curveball. No runs, no hits. They go in order. Nobody left on base. After 5.5, 10-1 Bruins on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com. Ten to 1 Bruins in the bottom of the 6th inning. If USJ scores a run, that would end the game.
Go ahead, Dave.
1-0. Hit hard. It's by the shortstop into left field. Probably going to go down as an error. That's a tough chance for Logan Jones. Hey, welcome to the game. As Logan Jones comes in to replace Tyler Bird at shortstop. That ball was scorched by Logan Antoine. Now it's Cole Salmons. My name's Dan Reeves, along with Coach Joe Holloway, Cameron Greer, Paul Schultze, and Caleb Pettigrew, along with Michael Osborne. Oh, it hit him. Yeah, it hit him. He's okay. Hit his foot. Cole Salmons, the pitcher, who's only surrendered 1 run and only given up 1 hit today. And now it's the slugger, Taylor Howell. He's got 4 RBIs on the day.
He has 2 doubles and was hit in the 3rd inning. He scored twice, and as you said, 4 RBIs. He could end it with 1 swing here.
Antwine, the runner at second base. Line, that's going to be the ball game in the right center field. Trotting home with run number 11 is Logan Antwine, and that's the old ball game. The Bruins win it 11-1 in 6.